Oh, am I live? Oh, I might be live. Oh, I'm live. Hello. I was not expecting to go live quite yet, but I think I'm ready. I think everything's looking about right. So, I'm just going to do one last little check before continuing here. Yes, I think we're ready to go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Apologies for the disorderly beginning here. I know I said I would be live in about 5 minutes, and I intended to be live in about 5 minutes, and then I clicked the wrong button, and now here I am live. And I'm just going to make sure everything's completely set up. And then... Okay. Hello! Looks good. Yes, 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 yes. And one last thing to do really quick. I just need to change this over. There we go. Okay. So, where were we? I was just formulating the plan for my absolutely fabulous Necromancer's Abode. It has happened that this is now an extremely fabulous Necromancer. Given that it is nice and purple and we have these lovely little lights here. And am I talking to myself? I think I might be talking to myself. Oh, that was very dignified of everybody to abandon ship as soon as I accidentally came online. But whatever. It's all good. I am just going to be talking to myself for a little while, so in fact, I don't get a lot of alone time on this stream. So I'm going to say hello to my after the fact viewers, who I assume there may be one or two. Perhaps. I don't know. This is a, we can share a little joke at the expense of our live viewers. Well, I suppose you guys are dead viewers if they're alive, so maybe I'm sharing a joke at your expense? Oh, who knows? And regardless, who cares? So, yes, I was looking at, yeah, building a fabulous Necromancer's house. So, let's go then. We need a porchway, I suppose. We need an entranceway. And do I have a bar? Aha, this bar looks good. So, let's place down the general shape. Now, something like this kind of makes sense on this side. Of course, it doesn't on this side, but that's cool. We can have a dynamic shape here, which I think is a cool idea. It doesn't have to be, you know, all square. Blending in with the environment here could be cool. And yes, I quite like that as a shape. For the base. Whoa. Now, where are we? Right. I suppose we'll want to put a staircase in, but this one will be indoors, I think. So maybe it doesn't need to be as big as this, but regardless, I will for now place it at this size, and then we can rescale it later if we so choose. Hello, Eric! Erich von Falkenhayn. How are you today, friend? I am just working on my Necromancer's Abode. A very fabulous Necromancer lives here, methinks, because it is, despite the bones, he is not one to go in for the drab, typical Necromancer appearance. You can't get away from the bones, unfortunately, with Necromancy, but you can, it appears, get away from the black. You can't get away from the green either, apparently. The poison, the noxious fumes and such. But, so what I am doing here is just shaping out the basic shape, and then I can kind of work that shape out a little bit better after. So I think maybe this can be a, as I say, I want this to be kind of hello, Adolfo. And it has been a little while. Hello, Emily. So, as I was saying, this will be the home of a very unusual necromancer. And as such, I need to create an unusual entranceway. And I want it to be kind of... How am I going to do this? I want it to be kind of cute. Not cute, but kind of quaint, I suppose. Which is going to be a little bit difficult to do with such austere material. But I think we could probably make it work. And so I'm thinking... I have the general shape here now. It looks almost like a porchway, actually. Not a porchway, a what do you call it? A garage, a garage, if you will. But that's not really what I want it to look like. So let's see if we can't. How about a round door? How about that? Can we make a round door? Oh, kind of a keyhole door would be kind of cool. Maybe. Are you feeling well, Jose? It's been a little while, and it's not really appropriate, is it? Okay. Any hoodles. I'm thinking actually kind of a keyhole could be quite cool, although maybe we don't have a large enough shape for that. This almost looks like kind of a skull shape, actually. Maybe we should go for a skull shape. Maybe not. So anyway, this is a terrible kind of shape we've got going on. I don't know why I even bothered filling it in, because we're obviously going to have to tear this whole thing down. But let's go with some bone, anyway. So let's see if we can't kind of start out with some kind of bone shapes here. So that gives us something. Gosh. You know, now that I need to build a camp necromancer's abode, I suddenly seem to be slipping on my ideas. So let me have a think. I might take down that wall because I think it's oppressive and I shouldn't have built it in the first place. In fact, let's just nuke it. So I'm just gonna kill this whole section here. And maybe I can do something better. Let's get rid of that selection. So maybe we can do something with bones as edges. Hello, Gex. How are you doing this evening? This afternoon, I suppose. Or wait, it'd be evening. It's definitely evening where you are, isn't it? So let's go here, and we'll get kind of the... We're essentially going to build kind of typical Minecraft, I guess. Okay, well... Apparently this isn't working. I thought I could block users using my... using my chat client, but apparently I cannot. So... It's frustrating. Let me deal with you. Okay. There we go. Better. Anyway. Let me focus here. So I'm thinking, yeah, kind of a typical Minecraft base, except it's built from bones. He's a friendly necromancer, really. There we go. Actually, that's not going to work. I mean, as an idea it works, but this isn't going to work. Hey, Stavros. Nice to see you again, friend. I'm not sure how much you speak of the English, but Kalispere. Is it Kalimir? No, Kalispere, I think. So far, no success, actually. Maybe I should start with the top and get an idea for what I want. I think that's probably a better idea, isn't it? So... So let's start then with some... gosh. Goodness. I don't know where to start, even. Let's start with just a tower. We'll get the heights worked out first, in fact. So we'll do pos2 here, and we'll do a line stone brick. So is that fine for the height? Yeah, I think that's fine for the height. And then we can have kind of, maybe we can do kind of walls around. Tiers of walls could be cool. Yeah, I think that can work. But I don't know, I mean, I'm thinking about a tower, and I don't really know how to do it. So let's get rid of that selection. And, here's what I'm going to do, actually. Let's map out, is this the center? Where's the center? That's the center. And that is the center. So yeah, that is the center. So let's go for some H-sills to start with. Stone brick. We'll go for 7. Alright. And then we'll bring it in, and we'll go here for 4. And we'll bring it up, and we'll bring it out just a little bit. So we'll bring it out for 5. Yes, Samuel. Actually, it's going to be a Necromancer's Tower. But I'm still undecided of the variety of Necromancer that we're going for. So we'll kind of have to see where this takes us, really. So I'm going to do a line stone brick, and we'll just kind of try this out and see what kind of shape we end up with. That looks pretty cool to me, actually. I think maybe a skull on top might be the right good thing to go with, because we're getting this, as I say, we're getting this Sunday morning kind of breakfast cartoons feeling about it. You know, Thundercats or He-Man or something, because it's so purple. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of classic cartoon feeling from it, so maybe some big kind of ostentatious, cartoonish skull might be the right thing to do here. So maybe I could just put a big skull on top. That could be cool. Nice, nice, nice. And let's see here. So let's start with the simple shape. So go for a 6.8 here, and we'll go for a 6.6, and we'll go for a 6.4, and we'll go for a 6.2, and we'll go for a 6, and a 5.8, and a 5.6, and a 5.4, and a 5.2, and wow, How fortunate. And a 5. Just in time for... Oh, actually, it reaches 4 there, doesn't it? But that's okay. Oh! A sheep skull could be cool. I was thinking like just a human skull, but a big kind of ram skull with the horns could be super cool, actually. Oh yeah, or like just a full-on... Yeah, no, I think I like that, actually. Let's do that. I think I'm going to do that. So here we have 4. So let's do 4.05, which is probably a 4. A 4.1. A 4.15. Oops. 4.15. 4.2. 4.25. 4.3. I think we're running out of time actually. 4.4. 4.5. 4.6. 4.7. 4.8. And a 4.9. And a 5. Whoa! Not what I had in mind. This isn't supposed to be a mushroom. So there we go. We have... You know what? I just noticed there's no music. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me resolve this tremendous issue. You guys need to tell me if there's no music, because I forget sometimes. Right, okay. Problem solved. Sorry about that. Yeah, you should let me know if there's no music, because it really does help out, I think. Helps the feel, the vibe. Lava. I think we're going to pass on the lava for now. This is more supposed... Oh gosh. So wow, instantly... Now I've got that that delay again. So it is Groove that was causing that problem for me. So Groove has to die, unfortunately. So let me just grab some other music that is not going to play through Groove. The purple block is purple concrete, which is it's a new block in 1.2, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid lava in this particular build. I'm thinking I might have acid pouring out. In fact, acid pouring out of the skull could be cool. So you know what? I'm going to go for the skull right now, just to kind of test it out. And before I do that, I'm just going to swap over my alternate screen here so I can get a sheep, a ram skull image, so that I've got something to refer to. Okay, kind of want one from the side. Oh, there we go. I've got one. Perfect. Right. Oh, yes. Here we go. This is a child-friendly broadcast. Although I have actually given up on the child-friendly rating and I've upgraded it to now teen broadcast. Not with acid. Let me tell you that. Right now, I got this idea from our friend Samuel here. So let's see. I'm gonna actually do this with a different block and then just substitute in bone later. So let me see here. So this is going to be difficult actually. So let's start with the base here. So I'm kind of working from a reference. So this could end up good or it could end up bad. We won't know until I've finished it, really. So I'm kind of mimicking the shape of the skull from the inside here. If you want to have a look at what I'm doing, you can probably Google, if you Google ram skull, you'll probably find the same kind of images that I'm using here. So at the moment I'm doing kind of the bones in the base of the skull. I guess this is where the jawbone fits in. Oh, excuse me one moment. Just going to be right back. I'm going to be right back in 1 moment. Is it? There's an 8-second delay. I mean, it's not that long, is it? Alright, I'm back. My dinner is in the oven, so I will just whip that out in about 10 minutes, and I will nom 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 while I stream. If you guys don't mind the horrible sound of chewing too much. So here I'm going to put in the teeth. Teeth going kind of here, maybe. I'm going to extend them a little bit to be kind of unrealistically long, so that we can get kind of, because this is going to be a cartoonish shape, it needs to have kind of visible features. So there's its teeth. In fact, actually, the teeth want to be down yet another level, I think. Let's bring them down here. And we may be able to do something with the bones here to make these look better. I'll be replacing this actually with bone blocks, so these blocks down here. Oh yeah, actually maybe. Yeah, you might be right there. What might be the right call? We'll see how we get on anyway. So now I'm gonna bring it kind of to the tip here. So that's gonna be the base of the tip. Maybe it's not in the right position, but we can adjust the position if we need to later. Now let me see here. We're going to do this. So let's bring it out now. And we'll bring it out here. And out here. And this is kind of a dumb way of bringing it out, but maybe we can fix it later. So here at the back is some kind of complex stuff, which I might just skip out on, to be honest. I might just make it kind of round. So let's just kind of like that, is it? Is that equal? It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be roughly equal. It's pretty non-equal, actually, isn't it? I think like that, maybe? And let's see here. So it comes kind of, I'm going to bring it up again here. And maybe out again here. What was that one? In here. And then... oh, that one goes in there, sorry. So this one is in here, and then we're coming in here. Oh gosh, what is going on with the frame rate? That's really upsetting, actually. Hold on 1 second. Try change the frame rate to be unlimited. Is that going to help? I don't know, maybe not. So this actually doesn't have a very good angle. Side on the kind of, I want the kind of from the front angle of the skull. Unfortunately, this reference image doesn't have that. But I suppose I can kind of focus on the... let's bring this in so we get more of a bowed shape there. And this one wants to come in. And bring this in. And a lot of the time, it's more important that you create an interesting shape that the user can't view as wrong than it is... hello, Mystery Gamer! Yeah, a lot of the time it's more important you create an interesting, nuanced shape that the viewer can't notice is wrong than it is that you actually create the right shape. So, I mean, you guys probably haven't looked at that many ram skulls, so... and the same will be true of almost any viewer. Most people do not make a habit of kind of staring at ram skulls, and so as long as it's mostly right, that's fine. And as long as the user can't see like the viewer can't see obvious kind of discrepancies in it, doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so now let's make the center of the skull. I'm just going to mark where that is going to be, because that's kind of a crucial element here. So let's say the top of the skull here is going to be about, let's say it's going to be here. And then we're going to have the horns coming off from maybe here. Oops. Yeah, I think that works. And then what we can do is do... so the way a ram's skull is shaped, actually, is with... 259? Okay, it's not 259, it's 251. Yeah, the way a ram's skull is shaped is actually it's kind of sloped and flat at the back and comes up to kind of a straight surface here. Now, this might be the correct Minecraft representation of that straight surface, but, as I say, the user will pick up on that, and I probably don't want it to look like that, but we'll deal with that later. So let me see, this should actually be kind of a diagonal here. Maybe take that out, actually. And take out that, and that one off, and then maybe out the bottom here. So already kind of changing the shape a bit. It's a bit small though now. Well, we'll see how we go. We'll see what we build, and then we can shift it up later if we need to. So from here and all the way down, it's pretty much close to a straight line. So I'm going to use a straight line for that. So to here, yes, I think that'll work with it. Whoops, stupid. There we go. Okay. So there's the front of the skull, and we can already see that's not gonna cut it. It's the wrong shape. So let's undo that, and what I'm going to do is bring this whole surface up by at least 1. So let's try again now. It's still not good enough. So I'm going to bring it up by yet another 1. And try again. And I think it still needs to come up yet another one, which means we're going to have to make the skull a lot larger than it already was. So let's try that now. Yeah, okay, that's better. So now that I've got that, I can do down to here, say. In fact, let's bring it way more out down here. So I'm gonna bulk out down the bottom here, just to make this thing a whole lot wider. You know, I might just work on 1/2 and then duplicate it. That might be the best way to do this. So I'm trying to compare. It's the skull is sideways that I'm comparing this on. Yeah, we're going to have the kind of horns coming out here. Might help if I just put the horns in now, actually. So let's go for the horns, because that's going to give us the real kind of idea of how this is going to look. So what I'm going to do, actually, let's go for a... how best to do this? So if we do a circle, that's a hollow cylinder of height 1. H-Sil 251 4. It's nowhere near big enough. Let's do it bigger. Bigger. 6. Huge. Yes. That's not even big enough. Bigger. 7. Okay, that should be big enough. pos 1 here, take a pos 2 here. Now what I'm going to do is a cut and a rotate 0, 0, 90, and then a paste. And now we have a vertical version of it. And so if I move this down here, let's go, so it wants to be kind of down. That's no good, so let's move back just a little. Oops. And that didn't work. And that is close to working. That's right, okay. So this is where the horn will go. And so I'm not going to use this to actually build the horn, I'm going to build the horn off of here. So let's take a different block here. How about blue lapis? So this will be the exterior angle here. And then I'm going to... well, basically, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take a real quick break to grab my food, and then I'm going to be a horrible noisy git and just nom nom on that food because it is dinner time for me, and I can carry on with my build. And hopefully you guys won't mind the eating sounds. If you do, I could probably turn the mic off, and you can just watch. So yes, I'm going to grab my food real quick. So just excuse me for one moment. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna, as I say, eat at the keyboard like a dirty git. Hey friends, we are going for some extremely professional behavior. So if you like professionalism, you can tune out right now, because it is eating at the keyboard from now until 2 minutes. I think there's one viewer elsewhere. I see 2 viewers on my chat here. But that's good. The fewer viewers can see me eat like a slob, the better. Anywho. So I need this to be kind of a spiral shape. And it's going to come around to... Let's say we finish it. It's interesting, actually. So it comes out almost at a 45-degree angle to begin with, and then it goes straight. So let's try and mimic that. So it's coming out at kind of a 45-degree angle to begin with. So let's do that. And that's already not a 45-degree angle. The delay on what? Which one's delayed? Is it the chat? I mean, nothing should be delayed. There's a bit of a delay on the time-lapse camera, unfortunately, but that's kind of difficult to deal with. I don't know if I can do anything about that, actually. So that should work, and now we can kind of bring it straight around. Would it, which do you mean the delay on from me to you? How can you tell how much the delay is? Oh, I see what you mean. The delay from your writing the message to it appearing in the chat. I'm afraid I can't really do anything about that. You could try, if you wanted to chat more quickly, you could try going to a different, you could try going to one of the other services. I mean, Twitch, I think, is a bit faster, and I think Mixer is faster even than that. You can find links in the description, certainly for Twitch. There we go. So this is going to look a bit weird to begin with, but oops. Well, there I go. I think what we have is kind of a straight edge. Actually, I was kind of imagining it being quite round, but it's not. But I think I might take a little bit of leave of rationality here with a bit of a cheat. I'm going to use spheres, I think, to pad this out. Ooh, excuse me. So, let me see here. If we go for a size 3, it's going to be a huge one. Boom. Too big. We'll try 2.5. That's okay, I think. We'll do one more 2.5. And then we'll do a 2. And then we'll do 1.5. And finally, we'll do a 1. And there we go. That's kind of right. I mean, so here's again where we have this conflict of reality against the Minecraft kind of physics. While in reality this doesn't look unnatural at all, this kind of 45-degree angle, when we get it in Minecraft, what we end up with is quite an unnatural shape. We end up with a very extremely flat surface here, and so I'm going to bend the truth a little bit to make it look a little bit more natural, Minecraft natural, that is. And I'm going to add a little bit there. Okay. So there we go. I think that works kind of as a horn. Just a little bit of bulking out to be doing. In places where it looks a little thin, i.e. where the spheres are kind of joining. And that one needs to go, I think. That can go too. But yes, that is looking like a ram skull to me. We may be able to just carry it on that based on the fact that it has horns. It looks like a ram skull. It may not even need to be a super anatomically correct ram skull to kind of work. Okay, so we can actually change the color of this, but maybe we don't need to at this point. We can change it later. So anyway, What we're also going to do, let's take a block here. I'm just going to mark in another kind of edge here. If I can find my line brush. Gosh, it was a while back. I quite like Mixer actually. Also Twitch, I put a delay in because, not a delay, but you have to be subscribed for 10 minutes because there was too many trolls. I didn't like the fact that trolls would just come on, spout some garbage at me and then leave. So you can't post anything until you've been on the stream for at least, until you've been a follower for at least 10 minutes. So if you want to post right away, Mixer might be a better call. This is odd. This should be symmetrical, but it doesn't look symmetrical. I don't know why. That's weird. I can't see why not. So this one came from here, right? Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it came from one forward. Maybe it came from here. No? Okay. You know what? Let's just try take it back a little. That might help, maybe. Oh wait, of course, I just remembered I don't need to do it. There's nothing on that side, so I'm just going to copy it over. I remember now. Oh, hello everybody. Suddenly a bunch of viewers joined. Hi. I'm building a large ram skull on the top of a tower in this necromantic wasteland. Is what I'm presently doing. I'm also being an extremely professional streamer with my eating at the keyboard, but I'm not a pro streamer, so I can do what I like. Ha ha ha. Oh gosh. I'm really selling it. So let's see if we can get some eyes in here. Now the eyes should be... actually, this should curl up a bit more than it is doing, but it's okay. So let's put the eyes in here. Or the eye, I suppose. I'm going to put the one eye in and then I'm going to clone it. And then we're going to kind of see how much of a deformed shape I've made. So let's try that kind of for the eye. Yeah, it's not big enough. Maybe we can put it... The eye is actually quite high up on a ram, so let's move it up a little. And there is something inside, so let's just kind of fill that out so we can kind of see what's going on there. That will work, I think. Maybe like this. Yeah, it's a bit cartoonish though. Tricky to get that round shape actually on such a small scale. Maybe like this. Looks a bit derpy though. Actually, I don't know. It looks okay. Let's leave that for now. And there should be a small part kind of coming from. So there should be bulk. We need to bulk out here a little bit. So this is kind of a tough part of the skull, which is kind of connecting the horn in, and then there should be kind of a thick part that kind of moves down to the eye, and then that's kind of undercut a little bit. So let's try that. Yes, the eyeball should be kind of sticky. The eye hole should be kind of sticking out a bit, which is not really doing at the moment. Maybe that's right. See if we can kind of hollow in there a little bit. Ah, yeah, that's good. I'm the same name on Twitch. I'm YMGARL, Ymgarl. So, excuse me. I wonder if anyone's posting from the other chats. Yeah, I can't see anybody posting from the other chats. I hope it's not a problem. I hope people aren't. I hope you guys aren't posting from Twitch or whatever, and I just can't see it. Because that's happened before, and it's kind of upsetting. So let's take another one in here. And maybe we can take one from here too. And that kind of works. And let's go in here. Bulk that out a little bit. And then we'll bring this out. And then we're going to need to kind of get this kind of nose shape in. Well, we've kind of already got it, haven't we? So this is gonna. We got this kind of. It breaks in half the skull. Part of it goes to the kind of the front of the nose, and part of it goes to the back. So kind of like that. So we're pretty much getting there, actually. Hello, Romain. Oh, we have a new follower. Welcome. I promise it only gets better, because usually I'm not eating at the keyboard, so, you know. Ventaus. Ventaus, can you post something? Because I'm not seeing anything from Twitch. If you want to post, then I will be hopefully able to read you. I don't know if you sent a message. But at the moment I can't see anything from Twitch coming through. Okay, so... let's see if we can bulk that out just a little. Yes. Oh, it's you. I see. Of course, I was just thinking, I won't be able to see anything from Twitch because I stopped everybody posting, which may have been a bad idea. Sorry, excuse me. Gross. I am just great, thanks. How are you doing, friend? So we can let the skull here kind of be showing inside. And one thing here that I'm going to do different from reality. In reality, these teeth are pretty much on the line with the rest of it, but I don't want that because it doesn't look right. So we're going to diverge a little from reality and add this kind of enhanced jawbone to our skull here. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not making anybody hungry. I'm having chicken and potatoes, just in case. It's not very exciting, I know. But if it's just me in the house, I can't be bothered to cook anything. And I usually cook most other days, so... Maybe that's where everyone went. All the viewers saw me and got hungry and left. Wishful thinking, I think. Okay. So I think we're pretty much there, really. Now this is still an extremely square. Sorry, excuse me. Square. It is a square eyeball. I'm from England. Bonjour. Je suis anglais. Oh, green glass is a good idea. Hey, Stavros. Welcome back. I assume you left, or maybe not. Who knows? Who really can tell? So I'm gonna go for some green in here. And in fact, what we can have perhaps is the acid kind of pouring out. That can kind of work. Yeah, I think this is pretty much done. What I do want to do is bury this into the skull a little bit more and to open... Okay, don't take that quote out of context. What I am going to do is bury this hatchet into the skull a little bit more. Yeah, no. Nobody quote me on that. Certainly not during some kind of murder accusation. Let's see here. So we want to bulk that out too, and we can bring this out too because it is supposed to be kind of popping out a little bit. And I'm actually going to bring that in a little. I'm going to leave that out as if... No, I'm not. Like this, maybe? And I'm going to extend the teeth because, again, we don't have to follow reality. There's no requirement to follow reality. Oh, it looks good. It looks super goofy now. Okay, never mind that. let's put the teeth back where they were. And yeah, okay. So maybe we can transform into quartz now, or at least yeah, I'm going to transform into quartz, and we'll have a go with quartz after I clone it. Actually, I'll do that now. 251 quartz. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we can use half slabs, which should make things a little bit easier, detail-wise. Gross. Bonjour, j'aime les baguettes. It's true as well. Yeah. J'aime la baguette. I hope that doesn't mean anything rude. But I mean, I do like baguettes. The bread is good. Oh, I see. I haven't actually replaced the center there. Let's do that, and let's get rid of the selection so we can see what we're doing. And there we go. That works quite nicely. So let's have a go with some quartz now. Different quartz blocks. So notably, one of the main things I want to do with the quartz blocks is the teeth. But to be fair, we don't have to use quartz on the whole thing to get them on the teeth. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say that. Sorry. So actually, let's do kind of like this. And over here, so just kind of blending a little bit. And I need to do the interior, actually. I didn't think about that. So let's bring this one out too. I've just realized, why did I do this at this point? I should have waited, shouldn't I? Let's go here like this. Bye-bye! Yes, okay. So one in here, one in here, one in here. And kind of like this, I suppose. Maybe we can get kind of make a rounder shape here by cheating a little bit. i.e. using the stairs, which I treat as cheating. It's not the true Minecraft way. Yes, 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 this looks good though. I believe you, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, come on. Gosh. It's a good job middle mouse button works on this mouse that I paid so much money for. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm afraid. I'm too scared about saying something horrible and offensive. So no, sorry. Let's see here. Yes, that works really well. This really helps, really assists with the shapes. Go maybe kind of in here. Is that gonna work? Yes, this is good. Good, 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 good. And let's fill in there so we can get that one in there. And in here. And there. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Wow, looks really good. I'm not going to do it here because I'm going to use a different block for this. Apart from that, this looks very nice. Very nice. And this maybe? Yes, I could be here all day really with using the half slabs, but it is such a small kind of area that I think it's worth. For now, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I should finish my food before it all gets cold, but I'm nearly done. You'll be pleased to know. Excuse me. Alrighty, so let's take some more green glass in here if I can get it. In fact, what I want... Oh, what is that? That looks cool! Can I do like a circle of this, like some kind of evil eye? I think I could, if I was careful, but I'm not. So that one goes there, and I would need to go through, I suppose. Whoops, okay, well that worked, kind of. And so this one, is that in the right place? I think it is. And that one wants to be like that, maybe? Is that right? No? Is that right? No? That right? No. That right? No. Wait, so it's not this way. Is it this way? No. Ah, well that worked. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's really nice. Is that in the middle though? No, it's not. Cool. So what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to extend the pattern. If I can. How to do it though. There we go. And in here. That's right. And where does that one go? It doesn't doesn't really matter too much about the rest of them, I think. Just so long as that center bit's kind of right. And let's see here, I kind of want to have that one. Yeah, good enough. And here, and then let's take... Oh, creepy. And let's take lime stained glass as well, over the top. What is going on here? I know the way. Here's what I was imagining, but maybe something pouring out of it. Yeah, I think this can work. Good. Hello, friend. I've been hard at work while you were away, and I have built a thing. Let's get a copy on here and a flip. Let's see what we made. Did it work on this side? No. We'll have to deal with those by hand, but it doesn't matter for now because we need to also deal with this. So let's replace these guys with bones. That is the horn. I think I'm gonna have to do it by hand, unfortunately, which is a pain, but I think it's necessary to kind of keep the shape right. By that I mean to keep the directions right. Because if we just crudely paste over it, then that's just going to kind of make it look bad, I think. So we're going to be a little bit careful of that. The flag is over here. I decided against the flag. I decided I didn't want this. It was turning into some kind of an orcish war camp, and I thought actually I want some kind of a necromancer. So, yeah, I took it off. I think I'll feature that in a later build, but not in this particular one. Maybe, I mean, we've got loads of purple room to go, so maybe we can have kind of a purple wasteland with some kind of orcish war camp on it, or something, barbarian war camp. Actually, let's put a little bit in there. Actually, that doesn't look very good. Let's not do that. Can I put something in there, though? No. No, 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 no. Leave it as is. That looks fine. So yes, sorry about the flag. I love flags, but, you know, not everything can be flags. Does Twitch also have the delay? Sorry, I only know what people tell me, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, this is as fast as it can go. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do on my end, unfortunately. I think, yeah, I think it's just built into the streaming systems. Oh, this would look great if I could just, you know, bring it around cleanly, but it's not going to be very easy to do it that way. So, I think what we're going to have to do is swap about here, maybe, to begin to kind of transition here between the two. So maybe kind of here. between vertical and horizontal bones. And one in there. It looks pretty good, but it's a shame that... Oh gosh, is there a complete bone block? Bone block. Let's find out, actually. I suppose it's worth doing, isn't it? Kind of like the bark block, maybe. So let's do replace quartz, bone block 15. Okay, so it's not 15. It's not 1. It's not 2. Okay, it's not 3. It looks like they're all the same direction. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, now we're onto something. Undo. And let's try 5. Okay, so it's not that. 6. Okay, these all face the same way. How strange. 7. Okay, it's not that. 8. Nope. Okay, so 9 is going to be the same, is it? Yes. 10. 11. Okay, 11 and we're back to where we started. Okay, last one I'm going to try is 14. Okay, so it looks like no is the answer. There is not a complete bone block. A complete bone skin block, I suppose. Alright, I'm done. No more rude ass eating at the keyboard. All done. So yes, when I place the blocks by hand, they go in the way that you face. But I was hoping, like, let me just demonstrate what I was hoping. So if I do a set oak or set wood 15 or 14, is it? Oh, not that one. It's log block, isn't it? If I do a set log 14 here, there we go. So you can see here, that is completely enclosed. Like there's no visible surface on it, and that's what I was hoping might be possible with the bone block, but unfortunately not. It appears. So I hear they're actually breaking. Yeah, I've heard they're breaking the bark block. Unfortunately, they're going to remove it and replace it with something different, which is a shame. I think they're replacing it with some kind of a knurl. I think it's called a knurl, like the chopped branch. It looks a bit like a shulker box, I think. I've heard it's a reskinned shulker box, so I don't know why they would do that, but allegedly that's what they're doing. That should definitely be like that. These guys should be like this. I think that was actually not supposed to be there, was it? So I'm just going to fill out these spots, and then we'll fill out these spots. And these. Hey, no worries, it was a great idea. You guys are always welcome to contribute ideas. You know, I sometimes struggle to come up with ideas. You know, they're not having ideas is not a very stable process. So if you guys have good ideas, just hit me up, and I'm very likely, if it's a good idea, I'll probably use it. I'm definitely not opposed to stealing other people's ideas. Which I acknowledge is basically what I'm doing. So thanks for the idea, anyway. Be a shame if someone were to steal it. And so here, so I'm basically just trying to kind of fit it all around now, just wherever I can do to have kind of the least exposed blocks, least exposed faces. kind of working, actually, surprisingly. I was kind of thinking this kind of a strategy wouldn't really work. It would look kind of bad, but it looks pretty good, actually. It looks better than I was expecting, anyway. I think that one should go that way. Ah, there's a couple down here that I can replace. Else I can get a shift on? No, okay. Let's build that one out a little and we'll take that out actually. This is not completely set in stone. Haha, or bone. So we can totally change and shift it up if need be. Let's see here. Take a couple in here, although I think I'm actually going to replace these with vertical ones, since yeah, it makes more sense to replace them with vertical facing ones, because it's going to mostly be viewed from the side, not so much from above. That makes sense. I think here maybe horizontal makes sense, just to kind of cover that bit. This is a problem. Let's just let him stay there. I don't really want to misshape the block for the sake of misshape the horn here for the sake of covering up some of the edges. Yes, yes, yes. That one can lie down. I think that's probably better to lie down. This one too, and this one. And we're nearly there now. Closing stretches. This edge here should probably be vertical. And in here. And this one should be vertical, I think. Let's take that one out. And this is going to be horizontal. Like this. Bring that one in there, that one in there, these two up. Nearly there now. And we can just quickly copy this one around. What do I know about Brazil? I don't know very much about Brazil. You speak Portuguese. I mean, in Europe, Brazil is legendary mostly for corruption, lots of kind of drug cartels, the Amazon rainforest is there. Capital is, what is it, Rio, or is it Brasilia? Brasilia is the capital and Rio is the largest city, is it? I think. Is Brasilia even a Brasilia is probably not the capital, as it's Rio that is the capital, right? Yeah, it's almost synonymous with corruption in Europe. That's kind of what we know your country for, sadly enough. So there we go. Now, obviously, we still have a lot more work to do here. Sao Paulo. Okay, yeah. Is Rio the capital? Oh, it is Brasilia. Okay. Okay, so actually, when I copied these, it didn't do any rotation at all. I guess well that it hadn't been updated to deal with this block yet. So that one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there, and what? That one goes there? No. Oh yeah, I need to be on the other side to get the last one, I think. I need to be facing that way. Oh, he's in the wrong place there. That eye is supposed to be higher up, isn't it? Also, I'm about to copy-paste it, so why did I do that? Oh well, no biggie. Let's do... let's finish the inside first, actually. So... what we can actually do, we can make space in here, and we can have... Oh, goodness. Oh, Brexit. What a mistake. I voted no to Brexit. I think we shouldn't leave Europe. I think leaving Europe is the biggest mistake of our generation. And I still can't really believe that it's going to happen. I want to believe that we won't leave Europe. I'm still just kind of crossing my fingers and hoping we won't leave. That's all really I can say. I'm just really hoping that we will stay in Europe. Against all hope, really, there's no chance. I think we're pretty much destined to be leaving. But it was a... I mean, the reason there was a referendum, right? So the reason we're leaving is because there was a referendum, i.e. the public voted on it. And the reason, well, to give a referendum in this case, basically what the public were choosing between was one very well understood choice: stay in the European Union, i.e. do nothing, or one completely undefined mandate. And what we chose was to give the government a gigantic undefined mandate to do something. You know, there's... while carrying out this referendum, the government could do a number of things. They could do anything from... declare war on Europe and invade France. Like, that would probably still count as Brexit. Or we could just leave in everything but name. We could leave in all... Wait, we could stay in all but name. And that would still fulfill the requirements of Brexit. So we don't really have a very clear mandate, and what it's done is caused basically a tremendous... it's a very bad thing, essentially. We've given the government this amazing power to reform everything. Actually, Carnival, I'm not sure if that's true. I seem to remember reading that well, yes, I mean, it was the older generation voted to leave, the younger generation voted to stay. But I mean, to say at fault is unfair. You know, it's not... arguably, nobody is at fault. There was a lot of misleading of the public happened during the campaign. People didn't know what they were voting for. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a mess, really. So anyway, there we have a giant skull. Oh, I need to do the eyeball, don't I? Let's do the eyeball now. Just do the eyeball in here. So it's in the upper position, isn't it? So that's the right one. That's the right one. That's the right one, and then I need to go inside for the last one. Fly in there. And how do I get to it? there. Yes. Yeah, what I understood about the Amazon rainforest actually was it's a misconception that it produces a lot of oxygen, because there's also a lot of decaying matter there, and that releases a lot of carbon dioxide. So, kind of growing trees produce take in oxygen, and dying trees release carbon dioxide. And so, consider it, because the Amazon rainforest is already there, it's not really growing, and so it's not actually contributing much in the way of oxygen, because for every tree that grows and takes up oxygen, another tree dies and releases carbon dioxide. Anyway, so we have a nice big skull on top, but we have to do the rest of this. This can't be the only feature of this tower. So what else can we do here? So, I mean, as a shape, it's kind of cool, but it's definitely not enough. So perhaps a ring of bone around the top? For a start. I mean, I'm just kind of guessing at what needs to be done here, but seems like that's a good place to begin. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, I see. Put one vertical there. Yeah, go for it. Help me out here. I'm struggling on how to add some detail. Oh sure, destroying the Amazon is a terrible, terrible idea. I don't think anybody disputes that. Oh yeah, I will definitely do some stuff down in the water. I want to build a tower at the moment. But yes, that's kind of on the cards already. I mean, you can already see I kind of started down here. With a little bit, just to kind of demo it, but maybe we can have kind of some kind of claws coming down here, maybe. Sort of like this. Wait, what happened here? Did I do the same? Oh right, yeah, I punched out the glass here, didn't I? On the other side. Maybe I can bring some flags back. More flags. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's keep going this way. And yeah, I think maybe kind of a cage of bone around the tower could be pretty cool. Like this. Is that right? I thought algae was responsible for the first oxygenation of the planet. Did it also make nitrogen? Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool, I think, to have this kind of bone cage almost. Let's go for another strut here. Another one in here. And another one in here. And another one in here. Yeah, I think if I take this the whole way down, it's going to look pretty nice. So let's do that. If only everybody was as sensible. I don't know anything either, to be honest. I've been working on pure conjecture for a long time. You guys want to know anything about physics? You know, I can tell you that, but that's about it. Astrophysics or theoretical physics? Anybody want to hear some theoretical physics maths? I assume not, because... No, don't ask me that, because then we'll have no viewers. This, yes. Oh, you mean like up here? Like kind of... Oh, how about a staircase? Oh, you mean inside? Inside the... That could be cool, actually. I think I know what you mean. So if we fill it with bricks the whole way through and then have a staircase kind of spiraling inside of the... inside of the cage, but as if it's kind of hewn into the... I think I know what you're describing anyway. I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, outside, okay. You mean, yeah, I think I understand what you're suggesting. And I think it sounds like a good idea. I am going to give it a try. And there we go. I actually wonder about whether turning this to purple might look good, actually. Nice. Okay. So, complete this little cage here. Because necromancers like kinky, I guess. They like the cages and bones and things. Necromancers are just goth wizards, right? Okay, so what I'm going to try then is cutting in a staircase. So let's have... I think maybe we can work on the entryway later. We could have kind of an interesting entryway here. In fact, actually, let's do that right away. What would we do? Let's put it here where it's kind of adjacent to the kind of the actual entryway here. Uh-oh. Oh no. So let's go for a... I'm not even gonna... There are so many potential jokes there, but I'm trying to keep this somewhat PG. So we will let those jokes lie. Okay, yeah. And then I'm going to take... oh, yeah. How about this? How about we do kind of an interior of red? Oh, it's a shame that red doesn't... you can't have staircases with red, but maybe I'll do it anyway. And... there are 2 other viewers elsewhere. Don't worry. those guys could be children for all you know. And yeah, so I'm kind of thinking like this, kind of a red Kind of stream up like this, and I'm gonna have to come back and kind of let's open a little bit of space there. Oh, this is one of the tracks I added, a new track that I added to the playlist today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is, I think it's one of the YouTube stock, like, default creator songs, so that's kind of cool. Let's actually open up here. Oh sure, but I mean, it's not the swearing I'm worried about. I'm not going to swear. I'm not some kind of profanist. I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to say some That's rude. Oh yes, this is going to look real nice. I think I'm going to focus maybe on the actual path first before anything else. Whoa. And maybe on the... I can fill the background in after. Actually, no, I'll do the background now. It looks better in the time-lapse that way, actually. I actually kind of like the idea that the interior of the tower maybe is coloured like this. Oh, can you imagine how horrifying that would be? The entire tower is like full of flesh or blood or something. Yeah. Nice. Very, very messed up. Very, very un-Christian. I hope there are no Christians here, because you're going to be in trouble when the big man finds out what you've been watching on YouTube. Oh, goodness. And stand on the bone there, why not? And I think gonna have one there. There. I'm gonna have to run through this whole thing and just kind of clean it up a little bit, but I think we're okay for now. Oh gosh. Don't tell them about this. One day there might be a miracle. Oh, yeah, oh, gross. Yeah, like, a vein? Like a vein that's being cut through. Oh, I love it. I love it. In fact, I think I'm going to go with that as the design, and I'm going to change this a bit. The Bible has a number of scientific problems with it. Here's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. How am I going to do this? I need to come up with the correct set of tools to do this. So I'm going to take a brush. Let's see, I want a stained glass. So let's do, in fact, let's just do glass. So brush, sphere, glass 2, mask, stone, brick, and 251. Can I do a H sphere brush instead? No, I can't. Okay. So there we go. Oh no, that's not what I want at all. I also want to mask air. So I'm going to run along here now and basically undo all the work that I've done for now, but I'm going to fix it in just a moment. So this is going to do kind of the same damage again, but without, again, without touching the bones. And let's take that one in there, and that'll do, I think. And then what I'm going to do is take now and put the same brush, but with air. H-sphere brush, so just a sphere brush with air, and the same mask. Oh wait, no, I want to just mask glass, just glass. And now I'm just going to hit the edges here, and what this is going to do is hopefully, with a little bit of luck, kind of sculpt away essentially a tube of glass being left in there. There we go. And now what I can do is replace that with red. Oh, is this the Iceman song? Yeah, I think it was. Boom, boom, ba, 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 ba. Okay, so we're going to replace glass 251. 10, is it? Okay, it's not 10. It's 14, I remember. Right, now we get rid of the selection. And now what we're going to do is basically, first of all, admire the horrifying handiwork that we've created, and now I'm going to basically work into this kind of the vision that we had of this kind of tube, almost exposed vein. It's going to stay a little. Aha! Matti Godoy, 18, welcome. You should be able to comment in about 10 minutes. I'm sorry I had to institute that measure, but too many trolls from Twitch kind of upsetting my stream a little bit. Oh, blood, yes, blood on the horns, kind of like running down. Yes, I like it. I will try it. We'll see what happens. We'll see whether that works. I'm a little bit skeptical actually, but I do like the kind of the image. And I'm not too worried about this being completely climbable, although I may make it completely climbable, but it doesn't have to be like super climbable because it's freaking cool. In fact, let's have the tube kind of go in here. And we can actually bring it up to the top here. So if any player, if any survival player ever has the misfortune of ending up walking around in this world, if somebody somehow cannibalizes this map into an adventure map, the player will be able to enter up here. Let's open a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to worry too much about what's in here, but... Whoa! He's not necessarily a serial killer, guys. He just... Oh, gross. This is disgusting. I love it. Oh, it's like super visceral. I'm kind of even tempted to leave these kind of... maybe we could have kind of... I wonder if dripping is a good idea or not. Let's see if we can kind of get away with a dripping kind of look. I know we have a lot of dripping already in the various builds around here, but you can never have too much dripping, I think. Oh, gross. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's gross, like it's severed open or something. Oh, I hate it. I really hate it, but it's beautiful. Oh, disgusting. I'm tempted even to swap over. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try swapping over to purple. As if the land was kind of like weirdly alive. How should I use the glass? I'm not sure about how I could use the glass. Stone brick 25110. Let's get rid of that selection. Gross. Yeah, I think I'm going to set it back. I think I'm going to undo that. But there are other shapes perhaps I could put in there. Perhaps I could put something kind of on the edge to kind of... Well, I'm not sure. Let's have a go with blood on the horns and see if we can kind of get some blood on here. Like this. Kind of works. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it's not bad. Do the same kind of thing here. Oh god. Ah, here I go. This is how I go to jail. Nice. I guess we gotta have blood dripping out of the eyeballs now as well, haven't we? We're going in for the blood. There's blood everywhere. It's gonna be blood, I think. Maybe black stained glass is better in here? More dripping. What, from the eyeball? From the horns? Remember, I was like, I'm trying to stay away from blood for this build. Oh wait, lava. I was trying to stay away from lava. More blood. More blood! Okay, well, if we're gonna have this much kind of dripping, it's gonna have to be... like this, maybe? Oh, that's a cool idea, actually. I might give it a go. I mean, I'm going to try this. We'll see what happens. This may look dumb, but we'll find out. So if I do... let's see here what kind of glass we have. 95.5 line 1%, 95.5, 99% air. If I do a 1, okay, I need to select it first. Hello, Vanquisher. Too scary, too spoopy. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Let's try 2. Maybe we could make this work. I made a mistake. Let's try 95.3. Yeah, maybe. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I think the mushroom boys... In fact, I'm going to undo these, and I'm going to bear that in mind as a potential solution, but I think I would need to make it a bit more carefully to do that. Kind of have the spores kind of coming out, perhaps. But I like it as an idea. What I'm going to do is splatter some blood on the ground, because I feel like it's necessary now, with there being so much blood falling. There's no way it's not splattering all over the place. And kind of pooling and just running down everywhere. Where's this one going to fall? Okay, that would fall directly into the lake, so I think we're okay with that. So I think I'm going to have to kind of just have almost a moat of blood around the base of here. Personally, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put blood in the acid. I think it might not really work so well. So I think we can just be like, well, it falls in the acid and it's gone. We can overdo the blood. I think it's definitely possible to overdo blood. And let's get some more blood in here. In fact, maybe we can kind of just have blood just kind of actually running just like down like this. Yeah, that looks kind of better actually. We can definitely have too much blood, I think, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. We're going to have a lot. We're going to have plenty of blood, don't worry. Don't you worry about that, my friends. I'm not sure there's many... I think it's about as dark as you can get. You can get a red terracotta, which is a little bit darker. But I mean, it's magic blood, right? No, this is the darkest red you can get, actually. This is magic blood. It's not real blood. Like, where would all this blood come from? Well, apart from the tower. Apart from this weird magic tower that is bleeding. Oops. Gross. Alright. Let's have a little bit more dripping down here. That's almost too far, actually. Can't really see where it's coming from. Got to remember with Minecraft, quite often you're trying to balance the big against the small, and the realistic against the cartoonish. And so we got to focus on yeah, the end result, and not necessarily on the realism. And I know it's a giant tower that's bleeding, but so realism's not really that big a deal, isn't it? I think that'll do for the blood. I think we got blood enough. Oh, except for, is the blood coming out of the eyeballs? Did we put blood in the eyeballs? I can't remember. Is that what I was doing? Yes, I was putting blood in here, wasn't I? So we get a bit of blood running out of there. I suppose it would come out this way too. Maybe it's too much blood, actually. Maybe I'll just let it be like that, like weird, like looks like there's like flesh going on inside the skull. Oh gosh, gross. Let's do it. I just thought of that. Let's put kind of flesh features in the skull as if it is still like alive, or not like still alive, but as if it is alive. And we could kind of get some red kind of showing in here, maybe. Let's line the interior here with kind of red. Yeah, I don't really know too much about it, to be honest. I mean, it's something that people have been asking for a very long time, was kind of ocean detailing. But I'm not sure that I really cared. Like, who really cares what's going on in the water? It's not... To be honest, I never looked at the water and was like, I wish there was more stuff under the water. But I guess it's cool. Like, I mean, it's more... I mean, Minecraft is great for its world generation, so more world generation is cool. So what I'm going to do, actually, let's just kind of line this a little bit with red. And let's get some red here. Oh, it looks a bit like a tongue. Gross. So much blood. I was not anticipating so much blood on this build. I was going to have a camp necromancer, a camp-friendly necromancer, and instead, I got so much blood. There might even be too much blood. Maybe I went overboard with the blood. I might resolve it. I might cancel some of the blood. Oh gosh, I don't want to cancel the blood, but I think I have to. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of any of the drips and all of the stuff on the ground. Because I've changed my mind. Too much blood. You know, I said we can definitely have too much blood? This is what I was talking about. We'll keep some stuff on the ground, actually, but I'm going to get rid of all the drips, because I don't want this to be a blood-based build. It's not really supposed to be blood-based. I was just getting carried away a little bit. I like the kind of sliced vein. I mean, that's freaking awesome. No swears. No swears, guys. But I don't want to do all of this dripping. I think it looks a bit silly. Or it looks like too much. It doesn't look silly, it's just too much. And I think there's also too much going on the tower as well. In fact, I'm gonna take it all the way back, basically undo everything I did for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep the stuff in the skull, I think, the red stuff, but alrighty. Let's get rid of this. This shouldn't still be here. That's fine. These guys can go. I'm not used to deleting blocks. I don't usually delete blocks. I'm usually just boom, 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 bish, bash, bosh, done. But I understand it is a very important part of the creative process frequently. Oh yeah, sure. No, I'm still fully on board with the design we've got. I just don't want to overdo the blood. I'm kind of wondering whether I can do something kind of like this horrible kind of red-black thing. I mean, that's kind of coagulated blood looking, isn't it? Maybe. Let's get rid of a bit of this. I don't mind a little bit of dripping, but I think we definitely have too much. Oh gosh, oh, I have a stomachache. I guess maybe it's all that gobbling I did. I ate that meal very quickly, or at least in some very quick bites. Alright, so we'll leave a little bit of dripping. Well, I'm going to get rid of the drips here, because I don't want, while I want it to look like there's blood, I don't want it to be like manifest blood, as it were. It's magical blood, it's like a spell effect, it's not actually there. Oh yeah, sure. I wish, yeah, I wish that were kind of a feature, actually. I mean, Minecraft has a lot of features that it could have that it doesn't. But yeah, this is cool. Anyway. Hello. I wonder about whether we could do something with... We need some more detailing, perhaps. So gold, I suppose. Yeah, considering how much Minecraft is worth, I mean, it's... I've said this a lot of times. I mean, it sounds, and probably, you know, it sounds like a broken record, but people have been saying it since the beginning. It's really badly programmed. Like, it's not a well-made game at all. Yeah, I mean, like Optifine. Why is Optifine even necessary? Like, you know, just to get the frames back that the Java version just wastes. It's a shame, but yeah, it's necessary. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Those touches of gold. I'm just going to get rid of these guys, actually, clear these off. So I guess more bones. More bones is probably the way forward. Yellow concrete. What am I going to use yellow concrete for? You mean as kind of a contrast to the purple? Oh, you mean for gold? Yeah, it probably looks better than gold, doesn't it? Let's do it. I'll put the yellow concrete. The concrete blocks, I can't believe it took them so long. Again, I don't want to be a whiner, but why did it take so long to get just plain coloured blocks? People have been crying out for it since the very beginning. Like, this is all people, you know, ever since wool was introduced, all people really wanted was these. Or, hi. Are we a benign raid or a banhammer raid? What kind of a raid is this? Let's have a look. Since we are getting three raiders maybe. I'll show you guys around. We're having a little bit of a build going on. with various... I don't know what... I'm not really sure what raids are. Sometimes they're rude, sometimes they're friendly. I'll show you around my build anyway. We've got Necromancer Tower here with an acid lake. We got these weird mushy boys. Loads of mushrooms over here. What else we got? Big mush boy. And we got some moors. It's a moorland, I suppose. Dead tree. Big dead tree. Oh well, friendly raids always welcome. It's kind of a high fantasy forest, I suppose you might say. Still a couple more trees to build. I keep saying that, I never build the trees. Over here we have... Oh, welcome! Over here we have Original Peaceful Valley, which is where I started this build. There you go. And now I guess I'm going to go back to building. It's not a really very exciting stream, it's a very chill stream, so... Thanks for the raid, I guess. Oh yeah, no mods. Maximum mods. It's taken... how long has it taken? It's about maybe 30 streams, maybe. So maybe 45, 50 hours in total. Oh, I see. Okay. That's cool. Well, yeah, cheers, I guess. So, I am going to have a little go with some more bones, I think. I have some over here that I'm going to copy and then just modify because it's a bit quicker that way. So let's see here. Oh gosh, is that what I did? International drinking rules it makes me do that. Still from my uni days. Yeah, if you were caught without your pinky out when you're drinking, you have to drink. So that's where that comes from. Oops, paste this one. Nice. And we'll grab one more. Am I pro? I am not. I'm a professional. I mean, I have a day job, if that's what you mean. I am not a pro streamer. I went to uni. Can I tell you? I think I can. Maybe I can tell. Yeah, I guess I can tell you. I went to uni at York. It's in the UK. Oh, welcome 2 subscribers, TXBK and Kaniki Ken. Hello, I'm Slime. Nice to see you again, friend. Ah, not too much. We have a very friendly raid here. So, that's nice. So actually what I'm doing with these streams is I'm recording them using the... Now, what is the mod called? It's the replay mod, I think. And then I can replay those at a later date, and I do, to create a time-lapse out of it. Oh, that's cool. Edinburgh's nice. Yeah, York is nice. Edinburgh's nice. I don't live in York anymore, unfortunately. I live down in London now. So a long way from my ancestral home, which is in the north. What kind of a streamer are you, TXBK? Is it? I guess you must be Minecraft, right? Break in here. I'm just gonna get a staircase all the way up, and I'm gonna decide more about how I want to do this. I think maybe I need to get rid of these lamps. So when I started this build, I put these lamps in, and I thought, oh, maybe we'll have a really camp necromancer, but that wasn't what we ended up with. In fact, we ended up with horrible, bloodletting, giant skull necromancer. So far, I'm exclusively what you see before you. I do this every morning before I go to my day job, and yeah, it keeps me busy. I have an old channel, I suppose, and it used to be very popular once upon a time. Not so much anymore, unfortunately. I haven't uploaded anything, or I hadn't uploaded anything about 5 years, so that's probably why. I'll flip this one around, because I don't like the way it's facing. So that's actually the same as that one, I think, so maybe I'll just also punch it a bit, just to make it a different shape. And get this one in here. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I think I need to do something with this. Maybe we can change this actually to a little kind of rib cage. It's kind of a small area to do it in. Yeah, cool. All right, see you around. And thanks for the raid, I guess. A friendly raid. unlike frequently, I found some people can be quite rude on the internet, you know. Get some more pink sand in here, purple sand. If you definitely are interested, you should check out the time lapses on my channel. They're a few million hits, some of them, so kind of popular. Definitely kind of a good example of what we're kind of doing here. Although, as I say, years old now. Ah, yes, you wouldn't think so, but you know. Turns out some people on the internet rude. Yeah, and you. So let's see here. I wonder if we could put a fence in, or is a fence too? I think it's too organised for this kind of a build. Maybe some torches on here could be cool. Or flaming netherrack might be nice. I can't remember, to be honest. Don't think about any vengeful acts of revengeance, guys. Thank you, and have fun. No, I can't remember who it was exactly, but I remember being somewhat offended. You know, it's the Wild West streaming in a small channel. I guess it's easier later, but with a small channel, yeah, I think Wild West is a good term. You never really know what's going to happen. Anybody could come in, or nobody, in fact. Frequently nobody, actually. So, I hate the way netherrack looks. I just hate it. But, wait a second. Why did I use that when this looks like flesh? Let's try replace it and see what happens, actually. Because maybe netherrack will work better. Oh, is the time-lapse camera gone? Or has it moved away? I can't actually see what it sees, so let me have a look. Oh, it's just flown away by the look of it. That's funny. I will resolve that right away. Gosh, sorry about this, guys. It's not responding to my commands. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Goodness. So let me see here. I need to quickly do a new target, I think. And then if I do count start 30m -1, Boom, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, so I was going to have a quick go and see if I could replace the red here with netherrack. If that's going to improve things at all. +2. Oh, let's take +2 here instead. And if we do a replace 25114 netherrack. No. Don't think so. I think it looked fine as was. Let me see here. This is my my girlfriend's account. She has an account as well, and she doesn't use it, so she lets me use it to record myself and do silly things on the internet. Oh gosh, I just remembered I hate the sound of fire, and also the way that fire looks. So you know what? Screw it. It can go. I hate it. Go away. You suck. Die, 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 and dead. So I mean, maybe we could kind of make these look like a bit like bones. Is that something we can do? Does that kind of look like a bone to you guys? That looks a bit like a bone. And how about like that maybe? Maybe like that. Yes, yes. Cool. Whoops. And we'll leave that one kind of small. This one, let's bend it over. Like this, maybe? Yes. And let's put some bone railings in, because our necromancers like to be a little bit, you know, kind of safe. They don't want to be too far away from. They don't want to be. You know, they don't want to wind up dead themselves. Then their buddies will. You know, it's like ultimate necromancer banter. If you die. It's like, you know, when a frat bro passes out at the party and then his friends draw on his face. Like, it's just the same with necromancers. If a necromancer dies, who knows what they're going to do to his body. Alrighty. Let's actually move this just out a little bit. Yeah. And since we've got them here for now, we'll do the same thing here. Boom and boom. And we'll get a redstone torch in here. And we will light that up. And in here. Gotcha. And actually this wants to come down a little bit, I think. Yes. Maybe we can have a few bricks too, kind of around, scattered around here. Grab some of this, and we will fill in here. Yeah, you might be right, actually. How about if we did something like this? Kind of again, like we've got this, some kind of weird living stone. Maybe? Maybe better if I think it should be further in. Yes, yes. And I think these guys are okay. Maybe not all of them, actually. Let's leave some of them intact. How about that one just has a little bit of blood, like, leaking under the bottom? I think maybe a slab would be better for some of these. Yeah, like that maybe. And we'll get some more of these bones in, because we're going for the bones now. We're really kind of in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. They may not say that where you're from, but that's what we say around these. No, nobody says that, actually. That's like an old-fashioned thing, but it's okay. I say, no, I don't say that. Never mind. Yeah. 2 thumbs up. Oh wow, you're the only one left. Oh gosh. It's you and me. I think truly just you and me for now. Funny. Unusual. So let's bring this out a little more. Excuse me. Goodness. Right then. So, I mean, there's still plenty of room for something else up here, but I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me of Dark Souls a little bit, the way it looks. More cartoonish Dark Souls. Let's go around here. Take this guy out. And maybe I should put the lamps in here as well, so let's do that actually. And I will need a redstone lamp to go in. Come on. Do it. Oh, no it can't. Okay. Well, I closed something. Hopefully it wasn't anything important. I accidentally closed an app just then. Gosh. And I put it in the wrong place, but that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, gosh. Right. Hello! William Kruti. Welcome. I don't know. Maybe they can. Wait a second. How are there 3 of you writing if there's only 1 person in the chat? Something doesn't seem right here. Get rid of this. I think maybe I'm going to take a break actually, because I've been at it for some time. At least 2 hours now, so I think I'll take a break. In fact, I might call it a day. I might come back tomorrow because I'm getting a little bit kind of stretched now. So yes. Yeah, that's funny. That's a bit depressing. A bit unencouraging, I suppose. Disencouraging. welcome from Slovakia. I'm from England, the United Kingdom. Oh, there we go. We have 3 viewing now, it says. Hey, no worries. Thanks for joining me and keeping me company all day. I think we might go for some more hands and things in here. I think this angle is super cool though, from down here. It's a shame the skull is facing the wrong way, actually, isn't it? Ah, gosh. Well, I mean, I could move it anyway, couldn't I? I'll turn it around even, but it would be a bit weird to turn it around. In fact, let's move it. I'm going to move it over slightly. That's cool. Do you know where in England she lives? Let's do a lazy cut here because I don't want to accidentally damage it or lose it. That's more central, I think. So let's leave it there. And what I can do is repair... What was that sound? Sounded like... I don't even know what it sounded like. Weird ambient noise from the game. 25110. Set 25110. Let's see here. Oh, I moved the 2 tips of those hands, so let's kind of put those back on. Move this one up too. Because I like playing Minecraft. I may play something else, but mostly I'm playing Minecraft. Maybe later we'll try something else. Let's see here. Let's fill out here. Oh, this is kind of a good opportunity actually, because we can get some... Gosh. My neck. We can get some blood tunnel rolling out of here. Oh, in fact, I'm having a brainwave suddenly. What if we had this kind of blood tunnel kind of run all the way through? That could be cool, couldn't it? Maybe I'll give it a go. So hold on, let me oh, restart to update faster world edit with these changes. Oh. So I actually quite like this as an idea. Oh, the time-lapse camera gave up again, did it? Oh, really? It seems to be fine. Anyway, I'm about to be done, so I'm not going to bother to restore it. In fact, I might call it a day just now. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time in the morning. If not in the morning, then whenever I'm next on in the evening, which may be a long time, who knows. But thanks everybody. Definitely made some progress. I'm thinking I might even replace the stairs with just this tunnel. Bye bye! Okay, yeah, I'm going to. So bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye. Oh, did that work?